Hello, I'm Andrew, aka Quassi from Quassi Bell Tower.
And I am your brother Brian from Brother Brian Discoveries.
And this is
White Rock Review.
beer tonight is 1911 Cider Doughnut Premium Small Batch Hard Cider.
Yes, it is. Made from 100% fresh apples. Tree to can, gluten-free, handcrafted in New York.
Good beer here.
1911 Cider Doughnut hard cider is blended with brown sugar and spices to create the warm, toasty, perfect fall flavor of this favorite sweet treat.
The alcohol on this is 6.9 alcohol by volume. It's a 16-ounce can, so it's going to fill that glass right up to the top. Okay, so let's pop this bad boy open.
Ooh.
It smells like cider, but it's like cider donut, and I was really hoping there was like some cinnamon in there.
Let's do some. It definitely has a sugary kind of cidery smell to it.
Yeah, it does. It does have a sugary smell to it, that's for sure.
Built on Beacon Skiff Apple Orchards, 100-year history of quality and innovation, 1911 established is committed to producing exceptional products with only the freshest ingredients. This makes for a hard cider that is not only superior in taste, but one that is also naturally lower in sugar and carbohydrates than many of the leading national hard cider brands. From tree to can, our process is handled in-house to provide small batch, handcrafted hard cider for our consumers. It says ingredients: fermented apple juice, brown sugar, natural flavors, sulfites to protect flavor, lightly carbonated, and the government warning, but who cares what the government says.
So let's drink this bad boy.
See if it tastes like a cider donut. Ooh.
Ooh.
Holy.
That's almost got like a maple taste to it too.
Yes. Yes, it does. Oh, the molasses from that brown sugar.
Yeah, the molasses from the brown sugar makes sense, yes. Wow.
Right away when you first drink it, it's like the cider just hits you. And then after that mellows out, it's like the molasses taste starts coming in.
Oh yeah, you can taste that right away.
I wouldn't call it cider donut. I would say molasses, cookies, and cider. I don't really get the whole donut thing, but wow,
No, that's awesome.
Molasses cookies.
That's awesome. That's really good. I like that. It definitely has that cinnamon brown sugar in it, definitely. I was really hoping it wasn't bitter, and it's not bitter at all.
No.
That's got a nice sweet taste to it. That's a good cider.
But that's what's funny about it. It's still got a double. I mean, I've had like 3 sips of this so far, and it still has like a two punch taste is the only thing.
Yeah. It's like cider, and then
here's
the
cider,
molasses.
Then after you swallow it down, here's the molasses.
Exactly.
That is freaking cool.
Oh yeah. I think this would definitely be one of those October beers, fall beers. I would definitely, or ciders that I would buy once a year.
Usually, as wood cider, you don't really get that that alcohol, that all-out alcohol taste, which is quite interesting for something that's almost 7% alcohol.
Yeah, true. I don't taste any. It just tastes straight up like cider with brown sugar or molasses or whatever. It's
exactly.
It's damn good.
Yeah, and it said small batch on there, and it's like I hope next time you make a large batch. Next beer, we have Double Vision from Critz Farms Brewing and Cider Company. So yes, this is a hard cider, and it's handcrafted in Cazenovia, New York.
Hey, you know where that is.
We grow it, you drink it.
Alcohol is 5.5 by volume.
A little bit lower than the beers we've had of late, or the
Yes.
ciders.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a story on the back.
Oh.
Double Vision Hard Cider is our unique blend of aged hard cider and fresh pressed sweet cider. We take the fermented cider from last year's apple crop, age it for 6 to 12 months, then blend it with the fresh pressed sweet cider from this season's apple harvest. Available primarily from September through November, this lightly carbonated cider offers a double dose of apple goodness and a true flavor of the fall season.
So I guess that's why it's called Double Vision.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't give me double vision, because if I gotta see more than one of you, I'm gonna throw up.
Same here,
So, Critz Farms, let's see what double vision looks like.
Yes, let's do that. Ooh, that smells like almost like a crab apple right now.
Huh.
Well, it's only one way. Only one way to find out. It definitely. Ooh,
It's clear.
I'm thinking if there's last year's beer in this beer, it's got to be fermented, right? That's why you do it slowly.
I'm not used to my ciders being carbonated,
Yeah, it's very carbonated.
but the thing is, it said lightly carbonated.
I don't know, man. I'm not even going to. Woo. I don't smell that, Brian. You smell that?
Yeah. I smell
That kind of really smells kind of. I don't want to say fermented, but
yes,
I mean, it does and it doesn't. You know.
It said that fermented for what, 6 to 8 months?
Yeah, 6 to 8
6 to
months.
12
Yeah.
months.
So it's been fermented.
It's been sitting in a pot for a while.
Well, I guess the only way to find out what this tastes like, Brian, is to drink it, huh?
I'd say so.
Let's do this. It does kind of taste fermented. It definitely has that compared to any of the other ciders we've ever had.
Right.
But it's not as bad as I thought it would be.
No, it's not. If they had decided to make champagne out of apple,
Yes.
I think it would taste quite a bit like this.
Yeah, this kind of tastes more like a champagne than it does a cider, I guess. Or, it's like an apple champagne or something.
Yeah, that's about the only thing to think of. It's got that about it.
So our first review for tonight is the 1911 Cider Doughnut. Now this cider was awesome. This hard cider. I wouldn't say it tastes like. I've never really had a cider donut, but I was thinking it was going to be sweet. It was going to be like brown sugar tasting and everything else. It's got like a molasses taste to it, brown sugar taste. It's there. This was a really good cider. I'm glad they're not that far from us. And honestly, this was a good cider. I thought it was a really good hard cider. I don't know what else to say about it. It was just damn good. I'm gonna give this one a 4.5 because this was damn good. Sorry about saying the damn, but
Damn is good. And damn is good because this was damn good. I really like this one myself. This is not what I was expecting. I really don't know what I was expecting, honestly. Cider Doughnut, maybe an overly sweet cider. I've had some of those before, so that's kind of where my head was at. And then when I had my first taste, I fell in love with it, and I'm still in love with it. And this might be the very first cider where I go 5 out of 5.
wow.
I absolutely love this. I would buy this in a 6-pack. Yes, this is good. 5 out of 5. Double Vision is nowhere near this. In fact, the Double Vision falls on the other end of the spectrum for me. It is what they say it is. So I'm gonna rate them respectively for that. But personally, would I ever buy this again? The answer is no. Does it meet the bar? I would say yeah, maybe it meets the bar. I think I would probably go 3. In fact, this is going to be one of the rare instances where I'm going to say 2.8.
Wow, yeah.
I can't quite go 2.5. I mean, I can't fall as low as 2.5, but I have a hard time going to the 3 on this one. So if I had to split the means, it would be like a 2.7 or a 2.8. So there's that.
Okay, so my opinion on this double vision. Yes, you can definitely taste that it's fermented. I know it's supposed to be a hard cider with sweet cider. I think it being fermented definitely takes away from the sweetness. And I know it's supposed to be like 2 different kinds of cider in a way, blended in. It's not bad. It's more of like it's almost close to like a winey taste. It, almost has that kind of taste to it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And if I don't really want to compare it to other ciders. I'm not trying to go there. But honestly, I would not. I don't think I would buy this again. And honestly, it falls short to me. This is a 2.5. That's my opinion, though. So just 2.5.
It's good.
So that's it. So that's 2 ciders, 2 reviews,
and 2 more reasons for you to have double vision and hit that like button twice.
as long as you eat a cider donut. Till next time, guys.
Bye.
I got double vision from eating a cider donut.
So if you're curious where you can get these cider beers, we have a beer store that just opened up recently, not too far from us here in Point Rock, but they're actually from Rome, New York, on Erie Boulevard, Anacostia.
Yep, they're right next door to
The Rome Cinema 8. So for any of you local viewers that watch our channel, go check out Anacostia and check out their huge selection of beers. I mean, they've got plenty of local beers, plenty of your normal day beers. They have such a huge selection that you can't find anywhere else. If you want something different than the norm, I would go there.
Yeah, and they have a pretty sizable like walk-in cooler or walk-in freezer,
and they also have beer that you can sample.
Yes.
And they also have what do they call them? Those big jugs, the growlers. They have those too. They have a couple different sizes, and you can get those filled too. So if you're ever in Rome, New York, go check out Anacostia. And tell them Point Rock Review sent you.